think we are live. Hello and a very warm welcome to my live. It is Wednesday I think it's the 12th. Wednesday the 12th of July 2023. It's just 6 o'clock here in the UK. We are about to have a thunderstorm. We have got the rumbles of thunder at the moment. So the weather is feeling a bit oppressed. I have shut the window because yet again it's quite noisy outside. So I've shut the window, so it's going to be a bit warm in here. You may or may not realise that I am actually on my phone today. My computer is not at all happy. Bit annoyed because I do most of my stuff on my computer. Not annoyed, but frustrated really. And the battery has given up again, so I've not been able to do any work at all today. So I decided to go and have a nap instead. Why not indeed? So, I'm not sure if anyone is watching or not, but I'll give that. So the title today is Fairy Wednesday. Wednesday is the holy day of our fairies. Our fairies are our earth angels. I talk about them every week. They are here and they help us manifest our needs for work. Our angels, they help us with our spiritual guidance and giving us opportunities, but which we then have to act upon. I'm not sure if anyone's here, so if anyone's not here, I don't know if anyone's watching. I hope I'm live. Hope I'm live in the right place. So I will keep going just in case someone has found me or not. So Elemental Fairies is my deck of cards, and I dreamed it, I believed it, and I achieved it. And what is the theme of today? It is the theme of like messages, and the messages are from our spirit guides. And our spirit guides are one of our amazing tools that we can tap into for guidance to help us manifest the life we want. We're working with the laws of the universe. And of course, the angels and the fairies come from the universe. And so why not connect with them, connect with their messages? They are giving us guidance. We came down from the universe to live a solid life on earth, to live and grow and experience all sorts of different things, depending on what it is and what we didn't do things. So the fairies is like I said, they are earth angels, and Wednesday is their holy day. Normally people wear green to honour the fairies because the fairies are our earth angels. Green represents the earth. Green is also our heart chakra, and they work from their heart and the higher heart as well. Now, the goddess that we are going to be talking about today is Lakshmi. And Lakshmi is a goddess of prosperity and good fortune. Now that is the perfect one to work with. She brings blessings of abundance to everyone, whoever wants to work with her, no matter what. And it's blessings, it's the blessings of abundance. But what you need to do is be appreciative, and we were talking about this yesterday, gratitude. I'm grateful for this, I'm grateful for that, and we were talking about our gratitude journals, etc., like that. And she brings blessings of abundance to everyone, but it's abundance and blessings in all areas. But the main area that she works in is having a meaningful career that will bring in abundance and rewards for your own personal fulfillment. And this is what she really works with giving you your career, making sure that the career is the right career for you, not a career that someone says you should do. You should become a doctor, you should become a nurse, but if that's not in alignment and you want to be a ballet dancer or a writer, then you do that. Hi Suzanne, at least someone's found me. I was panicking a little bit thinking no one's found me. And so Lakshmi will help you have a meaningful career that brings an abundance of rewards and personal fulfillment. She knows that wealth in itself does not bring or create lasting happiness. You know, you can have the most richest person in the world and they could be the loneliest and the saddest because they lose so they lose everything. You know, they spend 24 hours a day working 7 days a week, and then they can't wake up one day and go, where's my family? Where's this? And they go, I put all this, I've got this beautiful home and none of you appreciate it. But what she does, Lakshmi, helps you to create feelings of accomplishment. So your life should bring you joy and happiness. And this is why she makes sure that you have a meaningful career. And this meaningful career is in alignment with you, in alignment with everything else. And with this alignment, it brings you happiness and joy and peace. And this is why you should be doing a job. If you're doing a job 5 days a week, 6 days a week, 9 till 5, 50 weeks of the year, so you have 2 weeks holiday. Wouldn't it be better to be going and doing a job that you enjoy? You enjoy doing it, instead of doing a job that you don't enjoy. You know, why get up? I mean, I used to be there. I did that. I quit and I do this. I enjoy what I'm doing. It brings me happiness. But the thing is, with the job you do, not only should it bring you joy and happiness, it also should bring joy and happiness to other people around you. And this is what Lakshmi does. She knows that wealth in itself will not create lasting happiness. This goes with the feelings of accomplishment. So your life work should bring you joy and happiness. And it also, not just for you, it should bring joy and happiness for other people. Now, my readings, I bring guidance, I bring joy. People have a good laugh occasionally on my lives. You know, I bring a bit of laughter. So my life is, I'm bringing happiness to other people when I'm doing my tarot reading. And so I'm happy and other people, and it's a vibration, this joy and happiness. So yes, you could, because they often say that sometimes the poorest people are the happiest because they are appreciative of what they've got. And this is what Lakshmi does. She's the goddess of prosperity and good fortune, but she brings you good fortune in your whole career. Yes, lasting happiness is internal. Absolutely. You could have the biggest house, you could have the crown jewels, you could have the amazing cars, you can have all these holidays, but you could still be very unhappy inside. You could still be bitter and lonely. And you could have all this surrounded by this physical wealth, but inside, no. And what she does is that she brings the fortune and prosperity. So there's an abundance of joy and peace and happiness within you. Now, Lakshmi loves gratefulness, and she likes people who've got a grateful heart and who are appreciative. So this is Lakshmi. And as yesterday, we were talking about a gratitude journal, giving gratitude and thanks for what we've got. And Lakshmi likes to work with people who are grateful for what they've got. They're appreciative of what they've got. And so when you work with Lakshmi, imagine you have your dream already. You imagine your dreams have been granted, and they've been granted in a divine way. And you feel grateful for when you're feeling in a divine way, you are feeling happy, joy, peaceful, thankful, gratitude. That is the divine working within you, the feelings, the divine. And this is what she does. She likes to work with people who feel grateful. I'm really grateful for my phone. And they, just because they, you know, they're not going, yeah, my phone works. And it's like, they're not striving for the next best phone to go, look, I've got this phone. Look at me. I've got this phone. I've got this really good. What, you've got really that naff phone, but I've got this great. What do you mean your phone is 3 months old? That is not how they like to work with that person. So they won't work with it. But if you're working with your phone and you go, you know what, I like my phone. It's okay. It does what it does. I'm using it live now tonight. That's why it's different. I'm on my phone. And I will say now that if I do any card, need to put my poor man and millionaire story up. Yeah. Yeah. And it's just like, I got that thrown me off. I read, yeah. So I've got the fact. But my phone does what I want it. It takes photos. It does the videos. I can go live on it. I could sort of, oh my God, we got a rainbow. Oh my God, we've got the most beautiful rainbow. I don't know how to flip my phone back. I have got the most beautiful rainbow outside my window. I'm really grateful that, oh my God, I'm excited. I've got a rainbow. The sun is shining and I've got this beautiful, oh my gosh, the colours are stunning and it's really wide. Oh my God, I am really grateful. Thank you, Lakshmi. And Lakshmi is the rainbow after the rainbow comes out after the rain. And it's like being divinely grateful be divinely thankful and gratitude. And this is when you're doing this and working with Lakshmi, then she will give you a lot more of abundance. And when you are in service of other people, she will bring you the abundance of joy and peace. And then she will give you like the promotion, because you're being so kind to other people. She will go, right, I will give you an abundance of everything else. Hi Tara. But she does bring you prosperity and good fortune. And it's the blessings she brings you. But what she does, she doesn't bring you an abundance of, well, she does bring you an abundance of money as well. But she brings you the abundance of love. She brings you the abundance of joy, the abundance of peace, the abundance of fulfillment, the abundance of gratitude. And that's what she is, because she works with the divine. And the divine is not all about material needs. The divine is about your inside. And that's what it's all about when you work with Lakshmi. So the meaningful careers that you're giving rewards for yourself and for others. Yes, wealth is not all that impulse. Yes, it's handy. The wealth is, you know, I've got an abundance of money. That means I've got an abundance of money, so I don't need to worry about paying my bills. So I'm comfortable. I'm comfortably well off. And yes, it's nice to have more. But when you're comfortable and you don't need to worry about, I don't need to worry about paying my bills because I have enough money coming in. I have an abundance of money coming in each and every month that covers my bills and leaves tons left over for savings, fun and adventure. And I'm grateful and I'm thankful. Now, I'm not saying I want £1 million, but finding internal peace. Yes, you're finding internal peace at the moment, and this is where she is, because she's finding ways which you can work, and maybe you're working with Lakshmi to find ways of connecting with your chanting and plant and giving those chants to other people so they can listen to the chants and enjoy that, and it resonates with them as it resonates with you. So she brings joy and happiness, because we're so involved these days in material needs. You need this clothes, you need a Prada handbag, you need Chanel No. 5 perfume. If you have Chanel No. 5 perfume, life is going to be fantastic. If you've got this Prada handbag, life will be happy. If you've got this palace, life will be fantastic. No bullshit to that. It may be brief. Oh, look, I've got this Prada handbag. Look, everybody, I got it. That will not bring you lasting happiness. It won't bring you lasting happiness. What will bring you lasting happiness is fulfillment, peace, joy, and happiness. Yes, the money helps you to have a nice, comfortable life, but it's the inside that she wants to work with. So that's Lakshmi. Now, Lakshmi is a goddess and Fairy Wednesday, and I had a dream, believe and achieve. Now, I listened to my fairies, I did meditate, and it says the air fairy. Air is all about our thoughts and our thinking, etc., etc. So I don't know how many people are watching, who's here. I'm on my phone, whatever. So this is the air. The air is all about our thoughts. We receive thinking, we receive thoughts, and then we can either act on them or let them go. All right. And then they give you ideas and inspiration. This is your thoughts. And it says, as I have a dream, I dream it. Oh, thank you, 3 people. As I dream it, well, you dream, you're thinking in your mind. But the thing is, your mind is brain doesn't know the difference between the reality and fake, because we did this the other day. I took you through a little journey and imagining you walking down an alleyway with your eyes shut, and you imagine you're walking down an alleyway. It's dark and cold and there's someone walking behind you and you can hear their footsteps and you can feel your heart racing. But then again, you can take yourself on a beautiful journey walking through a beautiful field of cornflowers and butterflies, and that's making me feel relaxed and peace. That's just your mind working. It doesn't know whether you're sitting there on the couch, and you're sitting there on the couch, and it doesn't know whether you're actually doing that walk or not, because it's taking itself on that visualization. It is your mind, your thoughts. And then it says, I dream it and then I believe it. Yes, if you believe you got it, you will have that feeling. What is it like to have achieved my dream? What is it like? So you've got your dream, whatever it is. How does it make you feel? And this is the abundance, the feel of the fulfillment, the feeling of joy, the feeling of happiness. Okay. And it says, and when you feel it, and then you go, right, I've achieved it, and you've got the vision. And then you say, what did I do to achieve it? And in your mind, you go, well, I did this, and you work backwards from the day you get your beautiful house, Yeah, I've got this house, got it. What did I do? Well, I did this, and then I did, and you work backwards. And then you go, right, now I know what to do. And then you start achieving, you start actioning it, because now you know what you did, what you achieved, and now you know what steps you need to take. I had a dream, I believed, and I manifested my amazing deck of cards. It was a top 10 selling Amazon top 10 within 48 hours of release. Now, I didn't expect that. I just did this for my own personal gratification. Sounds awful, but I always wanted, it was one of my dreams, I wanted to have my own deck of cards. Why not? And I manifested them. They are available from me, Julie-Sian.co.uk. You can buy directly from the website, or if you want to save some pennies, buy directly from me. But this is the fairies, and they wish to talk to you through messages. And how do we connect with our guides? Hi, Eva. There's a lot of different ways we can connect with our angels, our guides, our fairies, like the Kishma and things like that. And they wanting to communicate with us all the time. They're communicating. They use different senses, because we've got senses. We've got the we can see, we can hear, we can feel, we can taste, we can smell. We've got the the sense. We've got that sense, and they use our senses. It's not selfish to be selfish, absolutely, because when you're self-fulfilled, it radiates out, and it gives people hope that yes, if I can do this, anyone can do this. Trust me, if I can get my own deck of cards and I can get it into a top 10 numbers, Amazon top 10 selling within 48 hours, just imagine if I, Julie-Sian, can do this, just imagine what you can all do. Because I'm me, but just imagine. But you have to believe it and then achieve it, and then you go for it. And then you've got to do the action. If you really want it, it's all about action. If you don't take the action, if I didn't action it, I put it out there. Someone joined my live one day and we were talking about what do you do. And she said she was an artist. I reached out, what paintings do you do? She showed me some paintings and I went, wow, that is what I want. Would you be interested? And we talked about it. And then she actually happened to be someone she's actually created a deck of cards for someone else. So she knew exactly how to create a deck of cards. And we worked together. And then, then we found the printing press, and then we sort of went on to Amazon, etc. like that. Massive big learning curve, because I never knew how to do this. But I decided, no, I didn't know how to do this, but I will go forward because I didn't know. I will learn. Now I know how to produce a deck of cards, and now I'm talking to someone else who can draw me some dragons, and we're now talking about perhaps producing my dragon set. Yes, done one, been there, worn the t-shirt, gonna do it again. Okay, but that's a long way away. Because I've got other things happening away. But as I dream it, I will believe it, and so I'll achieve it. But our fairies, fairies and our angels, our gods, our goddesses, our spirit animals, they use all our senses to get their messages through to us. You can do a meditation, and you can do a visualization meditation, where you can visualize connecting with your spirit guide, and then you can visualize yourself sitting there having a conversation, and they will give you messages like that. Or they go, give me some signs. Well, we're always asking for signs, the sign of the feathers, or a sign of a bird, or a sign of things. It's like our beautiful Lavender Moon. She's got a wasp nest, and she saw a whole load of seagulls. She then decided to Google the meaning of the wasps and the meaning of the seagulls, and blow it over, because her card yesterday, now all who were sort of joining us yesterday, can you remember what card you had? Did you make a note of your card? That is the big question. Her message was soulmate, and the seagull message was all about alignment with your soul. And it was like, I wonder why. She goes, I'm just surrounded by seagulls. I don't know why I'm surrounded by seagulls, whatever. Then she had the card that said soulmate. And I said, being a friend of your soul. And then she did the research. I said, right, you need to look up what is the meaning of seagulls. And she was blown over. It's like, it's going to be working in alignment with my soul. And she went, well, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing these chants. I'm doing the aromatherapy. And it's just like, wow. that was a big confirmation that she's working with her, because she was talking about the other day about feeling that she had a hat on her head, but it wasn't that. If you really want to make your time you chase, you find an obstacle to go around it. In other words, no excuses, because if you want it, nothing will stop you. Absolutely. If you really, really want it, you won't use the excuse. The excuse is, no, I don't know how to do that. Well, I won't do it. I could have used that for my card deck. Oh, I've got no idea. I can't draw. Oh, right, I won't have my deck of cards. No, I thought, well, I can't do it. I'm going to find that's not an obstacle, but I will find an obstacle around it. I'll find someone who can draw it for me. And the right artist came. And in fact, it was more than the right artist, because as I said, she'd done a deck of cards before, so she knew exactly what needed to be done for the front and the back and how to design a box and everything like that. So yes, it was just like, wow, the right person came, and it was just like bing bash bosh. So we use my magic wand, and here we go, magic abracadabra. But the angels and fairies and our gods and goddesses, they talk to you through visualization. They talk to us through symbols. You can suddenly see, oh look, I keep seeing keys everywhere. Keys, keys, keys. Or you're walking down the road and you suddenly go, hey, look at that door. I never realised it was purple before. A door. You've got to open a door, step through to a new opening. A new opening is opening to that. But there's lots of different things. Or you suddenly go, you know, I'm seeing the colour. I see red minis everywhere I look. Everywhere there's a red mini. Red. Red is your base chakra. Your means to be grounded and solidified into what you're doing. Mini is a form of transport. You're moving forward. So in order to move forward, you need to have a solid base. So this is when you keep seeing these symbols, but it's the universe is speaking to you through these things. And one of the went away last night was amazing yesterday. I know, absolutely amazing. And hopefully you wrote it down in your book or in your journal, whatever like that. But one of the great things that the fairies or angels and things love to talk to us through is through numbers. Now, I spoke yesterday that Lavender Moon and I are forever sharing numbers, and her first number was 1111 this morning. I got 111 this afternoon. I can't remember, you had 1414 or whatever like that. But they send us messages. And there are lots of different ways to get interpreted. Now, I have, that's the wrong book, Louise. I have Doreen Virtue's 101 book, but today I am going to be doing Angel Numbers by Kyle Gray. So we'll be looking at those. So if you've got any angel numbers. So if you've got any angel numbers and you want to let me know what they are, let's see what the message is. C333. Okay, lovely. So let's see. Now, what I do, I'll look up 334. Now, I've got a journal. It's called Angel Numbers. And hello, Julie Parker. Okay, there's a lot of numbers there to look at. So this is my Angel Numbers book. And in my Angel Numbers book, this is how I've designed it. It's got a page and it's got notes. But it's also got a place where you write a number. And you write down the date and the day you saw the number. And you write down that number you saw. So today's, Lavender Moon had 1111 today. So she would write down today's date, the 12th of July 2023. And then she would write number 1111. What she would then do is she would then do some research. She would get if it was me, I would get my Carl Gray book out and read what 1111 means in that. I would get my Doreen and write that down. I would then get Doreen Virtue, and then I would go on to Google, and I would Google the spiritual meaning of 1111. And then I'd have these 3 different interpretations, which I could then write here, the main actual interpretation. And that would be that message then. Then the next day there would be a number. And then there'll be another number, an interpretation. And then suddenly you've got a whole book and it comes as a diary, a date. And then you suddenly realise it's telling you a story. It's telling you a story through these numbers. And this is why it's so useful having a specific place to write your angel numbers down, to keep a note of them. Because what will happen, people keep saying, I keep seeing 333. I keep seeing 333. I keep seeing it. So I'll tell Tara what it is. But the thing is, there is a message. And do you actually look it up? and find out. And the reason why they keep telling you, and you keep going, everywhere I look, I see 333. I got 333 the other day. But every time I see it, it's da, 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 da. And they're going, yes, we're telling you, but you're not listening. We're giving you. They're shouting at me. Oh, they certainly are. And it's like, right, they're telling me that number. Have you done anything to see what that meaning is of 333? And then they're saying, write it down. Make a note of it. Act on the message. And this is why it's so useful to have this, because when you have a journal, in your ordinary journal, you've got a mixture of your affirmations, your dreams, your wishes and things that you saw. Like I saw a rainbow today, I saw this, and rainbow, yeah, I'm going to look up the rainbow afterwards and write that in my journal today, because it's disappeared now, but it was a beautiful rainbow. I was always there, a 5 around me, and just see my scratch card has a 5. Okay, they're shouting at me today, yeah. So having a book, I did Google it, love it, love it, love it. So let's see what Carl Gray, and then did you act on the information they gave you? So let me look at 333. So this is Carl Gray's. This is just one interpretation, you can find it. 333, this is Carl Gray's interpretation. Other interpretations are also available. You are powerfully aligned with Jesus and the other ascended masters at this time. You are at a crucial point on your journey where you can go beyond all your previous setbacks. So what they're doing is they're wanting you to work with the ascended masters, the higher up spiritual masters. They want you to work with Jesus and all the higher ascended masters. And they are saying that we're spiritually aware, but you are at a crucial point in journey where you can go beyond your setbacks, beyond your limitations, beyond the excuse. Oh, I can't do this because maybe you're wanting to go forward, Tara, with something like, I don't know, whatever it is you want to go through, but you're giving yourself an excuse. Oh, I don't know how to do it, so I'm not going for my dream. I don't know what to do, so I'm not doing it. And so they're saying it, no, we want you to step beyond that excuse you're telling yourself. They want, Tara, you to step beyond that obstacle that you are using as an excuse, as a story, as a reason. They want you to go beyond your limitations. And this is why they're saying 333. Because I didn't have time to take it in when I had little humans shouting at me. Yeah, I know, but that's if you just suddenly thought, right, tonight. So when the little humans are gone to bed tonight, you can now go, right, I'm now going to research. And that's why it's important to write it down, to remind yourself, because you do get distracted. But what they're saying to you, and I totally don't know, because now you've got a moment, or when they're in bed, at whatever time they go to bed, if you can get them to bed, then it's the time to write, right, now it's my time. My time. And I totally get life gets in the way. It gets in the way with me. Last week or the week before, life was in the way when I was not in the way in a horrible way, because I was grandmother and doing grandmother duties, because one of my grandchildren was very, very ill in hospital. So mum and dad were hospital bedside sitting. And so I stepped up and I was doing a lot of childcare for my granddaughter and loved it. And my grandson, Ollie, who's the non-verbal autistic child. And yes, I get it. Life gets in the way occasionally. But the thing is, it's important to do time management for balance. Tara, you are more than just a person. You are yourself. And what it is saying is, maybe this is the limitation. Step beyond the, oh, I can't do it when I've got little children. Yeah, but you can do things for yourself. Once the children are either at school, play group, or they're in bed asleep or whatever, or you can sit them down and give them their tea. And while they're sitting there for 5 minutes, you're sitting there, instead of on your phone scrolling Facebook and scrolling, you could scroll through the meaning of 333. And this is what they're saying with that message to you. Go beyond your perceived setbacks. Go beyond your obstacles, because if you really want to do it, if you really wanted to know what the meaning of 333 was, you would go, right, I'm going to write that down. And when the kids are quiet, when they're sitting in front, I'll put them in front of the Bob the Builder, and they're sitting there watching Bob the Builder. I can then do it. That's the obstacle. That's what the 333 is. So Sally says a number 5. So a number 5, so Sally. Oh! Abundance is a state of mind. When you feel rich spiritually, your physical life will reflect it. Right, we've just been talking about feelings. This is a number 5. Abundance is a state of mind. When you feel rich spiritually, your physical life will reflect it. Yes, what you give out, you will receive. Hello, Julie. So what you give out, you will receive. So when you're feeling abundance, so it's abundance is, I'm grateful. I'm really grateful for what I've got. I suddenly realised the abundance I've got in the house. So when you're looking, Sally, around your house, when people go, oh, I've got no money, remember your money is in a different form. Your money is in all the books you've got. Your money is in the pictures on your wall. Your money is in the couch you're sitting on. Your money are always apart from blips. Your money is in the shape of your mugs. Your money is in the shape of the tea bags. Your money is in the shape of your pillows and your sheets and the duvet of your bed. Your money is that. So when you suddenly realise, wow, what an abundance I've got this, I've got this, I've got this. How many knives have you got in your cupboard? How many forks, spoons? How many teaspoons have you got? It's an abundance. And there's 5 are watching us. So an abundance is a state of mind. When you feel rich spiritually, you suddenly realise, wow, I have got all this stuff. And stop trying to think in the form of, I need the cash. The cash, cash, cash. Hi, Andrea. You've got to stop thinking. And the abundance is, I'm really happy today. What a lot of happiness. I just saw that rainbow. That brought me so much joy and so much happiness. It's saying 5 watching us. Told you. Love it. See, 5. So we've got an abundance of 5 beautiful souls. When I first started this, I had no one talking. Oh, God, no one live. Now I've got 5 amazing, beautiful, wonderful goddesses watching us tonight. What an abundance. And I'm feeling the joy that I'm so happy that I'm not talking to myself for hours on end. I had the joy of a beautiful rainbow. That rainbow was free. It brought so, did you not see how I lit up and how excited I got? The feeling, and it's like, and the symbolism of a rainbow. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. There's an abundance. There's the leprechaun, Irish leprechaun pot of gold at the end of the things. So this is it. So when you feel rich spiritually, your physical life will reflect, because you suddenly realise, wow, I am so rich. Look what I've got. I've got my phone. I've got a telephone. I've got the internet. I've got electricity. I've got light. I've turned the tap on. There is water there. So if I want a shower, I can have a shower. You know, whatever. Suddenly start looking beyond the physical. And then you suddenly realise and thinking, and this is the thought, you know, as I dream it, I will believe it. I dream of having an abundance. Well, I believe I've got an abundance. I've got so much stuff. It's ridiculous, the amount of stuff. And I keep trying to get rid of it, and I've still got too much stuff. And that's the physical side. I suddenly realised that I am so rich. I'm rich with beautiful friends. I'm rich with beautiful acquaintances. I'm rich with the knowledge that the angels and the guides and my spirit guides share with me. I am so rich. I am rich beyond all belief, and I believe it. And the more I believe in that spiritual things, and then suddenly the abundance of money starts coming elsewhere, because when you appreciate one lot of abundance, you will get abundance in all areas of your life. So start appreciating it and believing it and dream it. So I'm not sure. I don't want to turn this off. I'm on the phone. So we've got beautiful people. Lavender Moon Lavender Moon has got repetitive numbers: 11, 11, 14, 14, 17, 17. When you get a number like that, they are really screaming at you. Okay, rather than just going, here's the number 11, here's the number 11. It's going, 11, 11. We're shouting at you. You really need to look up the message of this. You really need to look at the message of 14. You really need to look at the message of 17. Because it's a double number. And that's what it means when it's a double number. They are absolutely shouting at you. Right, okay. So when you see a double number like that, when you see a double or triple numbers, they are shouting to get your attention. These number sequences reveal your current energetic vibration and how your journey is unfolding. So It's your current place. So when you see 11, 14, 14, 17, 17, 22, 20, it means where you are now, that your journey is unfolding and moving forward. So when you look at the number 11 or number 14 or 17, look at the message and go, yeah, I resonate with that now. It's a confirmation I'm on the right path, or maybe I need to tweak something. So I keep saying, okay, so give me a second. Let me do, oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. When you see a ladder, that is a ladder number, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you see what we call a ladder number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's a ladder number. It means you are on the up. You are raising up your vibration. And depending on what the base number is, it depends on where you are on your journey. So Suzanne, the number 1, 2, 3, 4 means you are at the start of a journey and you're on the way up. And there's nothing going to stop you, all right, if you choose. So that's what a ladder number, they call it a ladder number. And sometimes what you do, if you see a ladder number like 1, 2, 3, 4, look at the number 1 and see what it means. Or maybe the ladder number is 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at the meaning of the number 2, and then you're on the way up. If you see the number 3, it's on the way up. Lavender Moon, 4, 5, 6, up. 4, 5, 6. So when you see 1, 2, 3, 4, it means you are starting an amazing journey. You are on your way up, however it is. So let us look at like the 4, 5, 6. So 4, 5, 6, you're on the way up. You're going up and you're ascending higher, because we want to get from 0 to 9 or 1 to 9. When you get to 9, you get to 10. 10 goes down to 1 and then you start again. Do, 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 do. So it means that Lavender Moon is more than on her journey. She's not at 1, 2, 3, 4. She's not at the start of her journey. She's on her journey, and it's saying, yes, keep going. You're on the right path. So you're no longer at the beginning. Lavender Moon has transgressed higher, because she's now doing this, creating the chants. She's now creating and working and connecting with her spirit guides. She's woo. That's why she's getting 4, 5, 6. But you can also look at the meaning of 4, 5, 6. And it says 4, 5, 6. Angels are encouraging you to align with the energy of care and compassion. Hello, Hilary. Thank you for joining. So angels are encouraging you to align with the energy of care and compassion, and ignore any thoughts of attack. Ignore any, because it's like you're on the way up. And because you're on the way up, people are going to try and bring you down. Because you're on the way up, you're doing what you want to do, you're in alignment with your soul, I'm going to do this. And people are going to go, what the bullshit's this? What do you mean you're writing these chants? They're bringing you down. But what they want you to do, hi Jeanette, they want you to ignore these toxic people, which is what you're doing. Leave them below, leave them at 0. You're above them, and they want you to ignore their thoughts. Yes, they're entitled to their opinions, but you're now above that. You now go, yeah, you can have your opinion. You may think witchy woo-woo stuff is a load of crap, and you're entitled to believe that. But you know what? It brings me joy and happiness, and I'm going to do this because I'm on that. And the thing is that they're toxic. They want to bring you down. They want to attack you because it's showing off their darkness, because you are stepping into action and you're going to go boomf. And what they're doing is they want to bring you down. And that's why so this is a 4, 5, 6, because it's like you're going up. They don't like it. So they're going to do anything they can, because it's easier to try and bring someone down than to do the work themselves. They can't be bothered to do the work from themselves. They can't be. And then they go, oh, you know, and now you got all that money, you got all this, you know, you go, yeah, well, I worked for it. You could have done this. Every single person on here can achieve your dream. You can. However, you don't have that belief, and you allow people to hold you down. You allow other people toxicity to undermine you, to knock your self-belief, to bring you, knock you back down to their dark, to their dog shit life. And this is what it is are you okay? Any shows coming up? I'm not sure. Okay, Jeanette replied to Jeanette. Oh, I'm not sure what's going on there. So Ignore the thoughts. So this is the 4, 5, 6. You're on your way up. And if you want to do those chants and people going, you know, what are you doing about it? You go, yeah, well, maybe you're not ready to listen to it. That's down to you, but I'm going to carry on doing it because it's raising me up. So what other numbers? So other people got other numbers, because this is the way. So can you see the spiritual message? So Lavender Moon get her angel number journal, available on amazon.co.uk. In fact, one of my journals was bought by someone in America last month. Yeah, I had a sale in America. Yes, I can do my statistics. And there was a sale in America last month. Whoa! Someone in America bought my herb journal. Lavender Moon, you've got my herb journal. I don't understand the numbers. Okay. The numbers, okay, I'll explain. A number is a message. You know, when you see a feather, a white feather, you go, oh, that's a feather. Oh, that means my angels are close. If you see a robin, oh, it means one of my loved ones are here. If you suddenly see a squirrel, you interpret the symbol, a message. So you, like Lavender Moon yesterday, she saw the seagulls. She looked up the spiritual meaning of a seagull. And then that meant about soulmates, and she's working on her soul at the moment. So the numbers, all the numbers have a message behind them. So where do you see your number? You look at the clock. You look at the clock. My clock says 6:43. I look at my clock and I've seen 6:43. So I'm going, right, it's saying 6:43. So I look at my clock and there is the 6:43. What is coming from within is right and correct. Angel wisdom encouraging you to trust in the messages that have been rising up inside you and follow them. You could be walking along a road and a bus goes past and you suddenly see the number on the number plate of the bus, or you see the bus number and it might go the bus and it suddenly goes, oh, it's the bus number 357. You know, it's a bus route through. There is your number. So the numbers, yes, it's the numbers you see around you. So like I said, a bus could go past you. And even though you walk along that path day after day after day after day, and it's the same bus, but you never actually notice. But suddenly it stops and there's the number on it and it's going boom. And there's a number and it's going, right, it's bus number 301. There is your number. Or you're sitting in a traffic jam and you're looking around, and you suddenly glance at the number plate of the car in front of you. Now, how many times have you just sat there in the car and you see the number plate and it doesn't think? But this time you're sitting there and suddenly that number pops out at you. And it's like, wow, that person's number is 69. Why did I pick that? And you go, oh my gosh, that's 69. So then you go, wow. And even though you number that, so 69, so you'd look up the meaning of 69. We all know what 69 means. Not. Let me see what the spiritual number, okay. The spiritual meaning of 69, okay. This is the spiritual number. Sensitivity is a gift. Know that your emotions are helping you tap into the real and important aspects of your being. Hello, Julie Jones. Hello, beautiful. How are you doing? We haven't had our morning coffee chat for ages. We need to arrange our morning coffee chat. Julie Jones in York, me in Northampton. We go on Messenger and we have a chin wag. She has her mug of tea and I have my mug of tea and we have a good old chin wag. Oh, we're only going to chat for 20 minutes, an hour and a half later. Hope you're doing well, Julie Jones. We need to get that. Hi, everybody. So this is where you find your numbers, Andrew. I understand. No. Oh, God, no. In fact, I am so glad you asked that question. Never, ever think you're daft. Never, because it's my fault. It's my fault as the teacher for not explaining what an angel number is. Everyone I live in. So it's not that, so don't think you're daft. And even if you think, everyone's talking about this, there may be someone else on here, coffee chat, we need to catch up. Absolutely. We do. So never be thinking you're stupid, asking no question stupid. And in fact, I've now actually, because of your question, there may be someone else on here who doesn't know what an angel number is. It's my fault entirely for not explaining properly what are they, but it's a message. It is a message from your guides, from your angels, from things. So the thing is, if you choose to work with Lakshmi, we're talking about Lakshmi today, and if you want to say, Lakshmi, I want to work with you today, Give me a sign. And I love numbers. So you've called in Lakshmi. You're asking for, because I want to bring in prosperity and good fortune in all areas of my life. Give me some guidance, Lakshmi. So I'm going right, Lakshmi. So I'm centering myself, whether it's a meditation or whatever like that. And I will look up and there is a number and it says 646. Okay. So I've asked Lakshmi to talk to me. All right. So I've looked up and it says 646. So I will now look at the number of 646. So I've asked Lakshmi to speak to me. Okay. I looked at my clock. It says 646. So that is her message because I saw the number. Because I work with numbers. I love numbers. I adore numbers. And this is the message that she is giving me behind this number. So you can see where the numbers are from. Angels are encouraging you to take time to breathe and contemplate where you are before you proceed further. You're reminded that carefulness and patience are qualities of spirit. Now that is a very strong message for me, because proceeding further, I am thinking about where to go and what I'm doing, and I'm getting overwhelmed with a business side of things, and it's just not working. It's just not in alignment with me. I keep saying I want time to write my book. And I do, and it gets waylaid, and then I get frustrated with things like that. So he's saying to take time and breathe and contemplate on where I want to go forward. So just stop. I need to take time out. I feel I need another break. And they reminded me that carefulness and patience are quality of spirit. Patience, it takes time to write my book. I ain't going to write it in a week, but maybe I need to take a whole month away and just go, you know what? I'm not going to do anything else apart going live between Monday 9 and 6 and 7 on a weekday. Apart from that, I'm not going to do anything else. I'm just going to write my book. And maybe, and the qualities, and it's like that. And that is the powerful message I got from Lakshmi. So Andrea, that's where the numbers come from. So that is if you're wanting, if you connect with numbers. And then don't forget to get the angel. So I recommend everyone has an angel numbers journal, because that journal, you write it down. And then even though you write, you see, I saw this number today. Then I saw another number today. Then I saw another number. And then you go through it and you flick through. Then you finally realise you've got a whole story, a whole journal, a whole messages, because sometimes you get a message one day and you go, I don't really get that. Yeah, I write it down. Then you get another message on Tuesday, you get another message on Wednesday, and then at the end of the week you read it and it's like, wow, put them all together. Now I get that story, that story, that story. Now I understand, because it's like when you open up a book, the first message you get, the first paragraph, you've just started the book. You don't know. You know, it's an adventure story. And then it's introducing the characters. Then you get this, and then the second paragraph. At the end of the first chapter, it's like, yeah, now it's set the scene. And then chapter 2, wow. And this is how your angel numbers are. Sometimes the first message you get may not resonate and you don't know where it's taking you. But having a book and a place to write it down is so important. So, are there any other numbers? So we talked about when you see a number 1111, 1212, it's shouting at you. Read the message 11, because it's like, hey, don't just see the number 11. You've got to really act on it. And normally when you see a double number, 1111, 1111, 1414, 1818, it means you've really got to act on it. They want you to take action, because they've taken action, because they've done it twice. We've talked about ladder numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4. It means you're on the up. But like when you see the number 1, 2, 3, 4, it means you're just starting your amazing journey. But then like Lavender Moon, she's seeing 4, 5, 6. It's a confirmation that you're on your journey, but she started her journey, but she's no longer at the beginning of her journey. She's made headway with her journey. And this is confirmation you're going up. You're going up. But look at the number 4 and go, yeah. And like we said, ignore the people who are being negative to you. So that's that. Are there any other numbers? Oh, yes. Mirror numbers. A mirror number. 212. 212, 315, or like that. When you get a mirror number, 1221, 1331, when you get a mirror number, mirror image, it's like it's imaging yourself. It's reflecting back. It means you need to reflect into yourself on the message. So that's a mirror number. So a mirror number is because when you look in the mirror, you're reflecting back at yourself. You're looking within. It's like take that message in, reflect, think about it, contemplate it, etc., etc. So are there any other messages? So yes, so that's what a mirror number is. So we've talked about ordinary numbers. We've talked about ladder numbers. We've talked about double and triple numbers. And now we've talked about, like I said, a mirror number. The progressing numbers means you're going up in a sequence. It means you're working on a journey of ascension. It makes sense to me. And then when you've got the mirror numbers, it's like it's telling you to really reflect inwards and deeply reflect. And it's like, what do you need to release? What do you need to absorb? Does any of that make sense? I don't know. No one else has put any more comments, so I don't know if anyone's watching. Are there any numbers anyone wants to share? Is there any numbers? Otherwise, shall we do some card readings? Is anyone wanting to share a number? I don't know who's watching. It doesn't tell me who is watching. I've got no idea who is watching at the moment. This is because I'm on my phone. And it's just saying, give it a Sally, or does. Yeah, or does. So has anyone got any numbers they want asking about? Has anyone seen a number? I'm glad it makes sense, Andrea. And again, always, I love mirror numbers as well as the doubles. I know, because the mirror numbers is making you really reflect and really think about the message and really go, you know what? What do I have to do about this? I'm here. So is there any other numbers anyone wants to share with before we start the cards? So I will do this quick goobly goop while people are either sharing a number or wanting a reading. So I may or may not be doing readings today. If I am, I'm going to be using the Elemental Fairy Affirmation cards by myself, Julie-Sian. You need to be over 18 to have a reading. If you're under 18, need parental consent. A parent needs to be there. Not allowed to give legal, medical or financial advice or pregnancy advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. If you choose to use any other reason apart from entertainment, it's down to you, not down to me. Okay. Oh, right. 19. Let's look at 19. 9 means you're nearly at the top. So it's like your journey is finished and you're starting a new journey. Let's look at 19. Oh, this is coming on number 2 yesterday. 19 means it's okay for you to be powerful. You are being guided by heaven to take ownership of your current situation. Now, didn't you get the power card yesterday? Did you not get the power card yesterday, Sally? I'm sure. I could be wrong because I didn't make a note of it. I told everyone to make a note of the cards. Number 19 means it's okay for you to be powerful. You are being guided by heaven to take ownership of your current situation. So it's okay for you to, right. So this is a double. So you had that message, the power card yesterday. Now the number today, 19, is telling you it's okay to be powerful, but it's saying you need to take ownership of the situation. Yes, it happened, whatever situation it is. And I'm now going to be in control of it. And that's what it's saying. You're being guided by heaven, the source, the universe, to actually take ownership and go, well, you know what? Yes, I can see why this happened, blah, blah, blah. I can see from your point of view. I know I've got this point of view. I can see that your point of view, take ownership. And I'm going to take ownership. I am now going to take action. And I'm taking action by blah, blah, blah. What a powerful message for you. So Sally would write in her journal. She wrote in a book yesterday, my card was the power card. Now today, she's got a reinforced message from the source of the number 19. It's okay for you to be powerful. It's okay. But you need to take ownership of your current situation. Take ownership. Take responsibility. Yeah. Okay. I had whatever. And while you're taking ownership, you're stepping into power and things like that. So this is your next message today. So you write it in your journal today. That meaning of 19, it's a confirmation that now you're taking responsibility. And then maybe tomorrow's message, but you need to take action. Does that make sense to you? Okay. So who have we got here? Who would like a card? So as I dream it, I will believe it, and so I will achieve it. That was the card for the day on my thing. So it's like I dream it and I will believe it, and so I will achieve it. But to achieve it, you need to action. Hi, Bella. So it makes sense. So write it down. Write yesterday's card down. Write the 19 down and the meaning of that in your journal. So, right. Okay, let's do Jeanette. Let's do Jeanette. Beautiful Jeanette. Let's do Jeanette. Hello, Bella. How are you doing, Bella? How are you doing? Hopefully today is a little bit better. I love that power message you put up there. No more are you going to let anyone else step over you. No more. Zach has improved. He's out of the woods. Whoa! Glad the healing worked. So, Jeanette. Thank you. Jeanette has this card. Jeanette has, I only think loving thoughts and only speak kind-hearted words. Now, this is coming on from yesterday, Jeanette, because yesterday you were putting, oh, I need to go on weight because I'm a big fat lump or something like that. And we kept saying, no, just put, I need to lose some weight, because I think loving thoughts and only speak kind-hearted words. You keep putting yourself down, you know, because I'm overweight, I'm this, I'm that. It's just as it goes. And we were correcting you again. And this is where it says, I only think, today I feel like, oh, I love that. It's because you had the clearance. I only think loving thoughts and only speak kind-hearted words. And this is what they're saying is following on from what your comments you were making yesterday. You were making beautiful, like, I am beautiful, but then you were putting a but, couple of words after, and we kept saying, scratch out the but, scratch out the endings, and just go, I am beautiful, I am kind, I am worthy of a healthy body, I am worthy of whatever it is. And this is what it says, I only think loving thoughts and only speak kind-hearted words. And that's what that message is to you, Jeanette. Stop putting the negative bit at the end of a sentence. Just focus on the positive. I am beautiful. I am worthy of a healthy body. I'm worthy of whatever it is. And this is a confirmation, because we were saying yesterday, you know, stop that, you know, putting that down all the time, you know, the excuse, not the excuse, but the finishing up a beautiful compliment with a negative. That is not the kind-hearted words. Be kind and gentle to yourself, honey. You are incredible. Yeah, this shit's coming your way. Woohoo, absolutely. So that's your message for you. So lovely to feel you. Oh, I'm really glad you feel that. So then we've got Sally. So Sally has the fire. You're on fire. This is the passion. I live my life with passion, honesty, creativity and love. As long as you're honest and with full of love, and you're showing creative ways of showing that, you'll be fine. Passion, fire. You're really passionate about helping people who are in the same situation as you, and you're going to go for it. I live my life with passion, honesty, creativity and love. Everything you do honestly. And if someone says, oh, I don't believe you, you go, well, that's their choice. But I know I'm coming from a place of truth. And I need to be creative and to get to see people see my things. I've uncovered dishonesty today. Wow, there you go. Because you are honest and it gets recovered and it reflects back. And it's with love. And just go, you know what I've discovered? It comes out in the end. Give them love and light because they had to be dishonest to try and prove their point, but you've proved them wrong. But give them compassion. Be compassionate because they're trying their hardest. So be compassionate towards them. That's your message. I live my life with passion, honesty, creativity and love. And I'm really glad that Zach's a dog is feeling better. So continued healing and asking St. Francis of Assisi to watch over him. So we've got that. So that's Sally. Andrea. That made me realise even more I'm absolutely doing the right thing and it feels absolutely incredible to be in control. And I've had so many times now I'll have to read that full message later. So Andrea, I'm really glad that you've realised that you are doing the right thing. So love that. Yeah. And then now you've realised it, you're going to go up and up. And it's like, you know, a couple of days ago when you said you were feeling shit, well, you had to release that shit and step into this right place, because it's like the onion, you were being the onion, had to release it. And now it's like, whoa, dishonesty in the universe way is showing you who you need to free your pathway to a happier future. Absolutely. So Andrea, thank you for these beautiful insights, Bella. So Andrea has spirit. My heart is filled with gratitude for all that I have and all that is coming to me. Now, this is the gratitude. Now, we were talking about the gratitude and having a gratitude diary. This is Andrea having your gratitude diary. And I'm grateful for all that I have and all that is coming from me, because I'm grateful for what I've got now. I am. And this is what Lakshmi is about. She is the one who works and saying, you know, be grateful for what you've got. I am thankful and then appreciative. And I'm really glad that what's coming. But if you go, oh, I've got this really naff phone. Next time you get a phone, you'll think, yeah, it's really good. But then you're saying it's naff again because you don't appreciate it. But every time you get a new phone, it's like, whoa, love it. So be appreciative of what you've got. Yes, healing. Oh, it's all about this beautiful Bella. Yeah, it's made for, yes, she does deserve to be things. So my heart is filled with gratitude for all that I have and all that. So this is Andrea's card. Being grateful for what you've actually got now, rather than going, oh, what, this old jumper? No, once upon a time, that old jumper was a beautiful brand new jumper and you were pleased with it and it's lasted you so well. Oh, no cards, they're incredible. Wonder who made them. I wonder too. I just wonder who created. I dreamed, I believed and I achieved. I actioned and I achieved. So this is where the message for Andrea. When you sort of go, oh, this old jumper. No, go, once upon a time, this old jumper was a brand new jumper and you loved that jumper and you've still got it because it's still your favourite. So this is what it is saying. Be grateful for what you've got and you'll be brought more. If you're not grateful with what you've got, things will come and go into your life quickly. You know, it's like people win a lot of money and then suddenly blink, their money's gone because they weren't grateful from the place of where they got. But they've got other people who are always grateful for what little they've got. Suddenly they win a load of money, really grateful, and they share it with charities and stuff. And suddenly they go, wow, how rich they are. So then we've got the beautiful lavender moon. Yes, girls, healing's happy now. You're realizing and you're reclaiming that power. Absolutely. You're reclaiming your power. Absolutely. And that's the best thing you can do. Reclaim you and 2 fingers up at them to show them that, in fact, they needed you. You didn't need that person. They needed you, but they made you feel as if you needed them. But they needed you. They needed you. Sally Webster, thank you so much, beautiful. Yeah. Okay, you're welcome. So then we got lavender moon. And apart from lavender moon and Bella, is there anyone else apart from, I'm doing lavender moon and then I'm going to do Bella. Apart from lavender moon and Bella, is there anybody else? And is there any numbers you want to share? So lavender moon has water. Oh, you're always getting water. It's because you were a mermaid once before, or a seahorse maybe. Maybe you were a seahorse. There's some seahorses there. So water. I give out love and it's returned to me in a constant flow of peace, joy and happiness. Because you are finding your peace, joy and happiness inside you already. That's what you're giving out. Because it's within you already. You find your inner self. Surprise, surprise, yes. So there you have your water card. I give out love and it's returned to me. Because you suddenly found your place. You are content. You're joy. You're happy. You love writing your chants. You love creating your aromatherapy products. You love going to yoga. You're now finding that you're surrounded by people who love things like that. And it's like, because you've got it inside you, you're giving it love. And for some people, it's like they're not used to this love. So it's like they're hitting back at you or they're moving away from you because you're giving so much love because you found the love and peace and joy within. And you're just trying, and then you're being attracted by the people who also have that. Hello, Nicola. Thank you for joining. So that is your card today. So we'll do Bella. Beautiful Bella, beautiful Bella. So if you want a card, you need to share. And if you'd like a card, say, yes, please, have a card, have a card. Don't forget to share. And thank you for sharing and thank you for joining me tonight. So let's do our beautiful Bella, who's done some amazing work and she's stepping into her power. Absolutely stepping into her power. It's early days, so you're on the 1, 2, 3, 4, the step ladder at the beginning of an amazing new life. Yes, I'm radiating out of my chakra. Yeah. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So Bella, 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 Bella. And if anyone else would like a card, let me know. If anyone would like a card, don't forget all the love hearts, smiley hearts, giggles, press a giggle, because that's the Facebook logarithms like the laugh. Yeah, your nickname used to be Ariel. It does need to be Ariel. Okay, so right. Bella, you have the Earth card, which is all about your material needs and your places where you are now. And this says, I deserve to be healthy and feel good. I remain grounded and present in this moment. Yes, you do. You do deserve to be healthy and feel good. Now you're out of that situation, in a new situation, you will be feeling so much better physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and psychologically. And you will feel good. And today you are feeling good, Bella, because you're stepping into your power, and you will remain grounded and present. Remain grounded in this beautiful feeling, this feeling that, yeah, I am worthy of this and I have done the right thing. I have done this right thing, is stepping into this new life of myself. I have done the right thing and I'm grounded in the here and now because I know I've done the right thing and I know I'm reclaiming my power as this most beautiful, amazing goddess. So yes, you do deserve health, to be healthy. You deserve to be, and I think personally, and not that I'm psychic or anything like that, I think now you're out of that situation, you will start to feel well. You won't have so many mental, not being horrible, mental thoughts and things like that, because you're out of that situation. It was causing you to be ill. You can now, I've screenshot that card, thank you. So you're welcome. I'm sorry it's back to front. But it's, yes, you deserve to be, yes, you do deserve, everyone deserves, but you above all, Bella, deserve to be healthy and feel good. And you're remaining grounded and, ground yourself into this moment that you're feeling so good. Harness that feeling. You're feeling really good now. Finger and thumb, and harness that feeling into you. And next time you're having a blip, go up, and that will bring that feeling back. That moment of grounded. I am doing the right thing. Yes, there's shit going all around, but I am worthy of feeling healthy and good. Love it. Is there anybody else who would like a card but hasn't had a card? Is there anybody here who hasn't had a card but would like a card? Anyone like a card but hasn't had a card? I think I've done enough. Okay, I was a seahorse bee-reserve and fisherman called Alfie. Oh, yes. Past life regression. Yes, she did. Love that. Okay, I think everyone here has had a card. So thank you very much for joining me tonight. If anyone has enjoyed the cards and haven't got their own deck, it's about time. Why not? Why haven't you got my deck of cards? Why not? Message me and we'll get a deck of cards to you ASAP. And if you ask nicely, I will sign the inside. Yes, I do. I really do. And I already have begun to feel well. And I've been away for 3 weeks on Friday. And the difference in those 3 weeks, yes, because the energy was being suppressed into your physical body and it was screaming at you. And now they're there. Oh, yes. And yes, you got one. You got a deck, I think. Lavender Moon's got a deck. I can't remember who's got a deck and who hasn't. And I'm glad you're enjoying them. Absolutely. Well, thank you everyone who's joined tonight. Love it. Thank you for all the questions. Great questions, sharing your numbers and allowing me the privilege. It is a privilege and the honour to talk to you about numbers, but it's an even more a better honour and privilege to be able to share the cards and the messages and the connection from your spirit guides. If anyone ever wants a one-to-one reading, you know where I am. If you want any guidance, you know where I am. 30-minute reading, a full reading, or the Pathfinder. The Pathfinder is superb. And we've got Bella who's had a Pathfinder and she's never going to have any other reading again. Ha! Thank you. Because she thinks the Pathfinders are fab. Thank you for that. So if anyone wants reading, and if you've inspired to keep a note of your angel numbers. I highly recommend my journal, Angel Numbers. Their stress levels were horrendous, and so was the anxiety. Even the kids are calmed, and that was why Zach isn't picking up his skin or anything. His life is changing. Oh, I love it. You see, it's affecting everyone. It's great. So if you want, yes, girl, keep stress. Yes, it does. You don't realise, even though you think the kids are. And it's just de-stressed all round. It's the best thing you did. Yes, it was a big step, massive step. And of course, it was like stay in the pain, but no, that I need to get a dragon. Yes, that dragon one. Well, if you go on to Amazon, go into Amazon, type in books and type in Julie-Sian. Go into Amazon and type in Julie-Sian, not hyphenated, Julie-Sian, and all my books, all my journals will come up and you will see them all. There's 2 different dragon wisdom books. There's 5 different fairy books. There's my angel book, my tarot book, there's all sorts of different journals I've created. So yeah, if you go onto amazon.co, and then when you go into what you want, type in books and then type in Julie-Sian, and then all my journals, I think there's about 10 or 11 different journals will appear. And then click buy. Can I write my study notes? Yes, you can. Absolutely. You can write anything in them. Okay, I'm going to love you and leave you because I'm off to cook a dinner tonight. I think we've got garlic and lemon herb chicken, I think. I don't know. I can't remember. I did the shopping, but it was ages ago. Thank you. It has been an absolute honour and privilege to be able to do the readings and to share my knowledge. Tomorrow, Aromatherapy Thursday. Yes, can't wait. Have a great evening, whatever you do. And yeah, I'm going to go and look up the spiritual meaning of a rainbow. Take care. Namaste. Bye, 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 bye. Love ya.